Good morning. It is October 14th, about 2:15 in the morning, and we are headed to the Eastern Shore. We're going to go after Sika deer again today. It should be about getting toward peak breeding for them, and things should be rocking, I hope. Kind of had some weather move through the northeast the last few days. I think it was a hurricane that came up from the south, and there was some rain and wind for like maybe almost 3 days straight. And it finally rolled out of the area, so really hopeful that system going through, and now things kind of high pressure moving in, and things start kicking pretty good. I'm by myself in my truck right now. Mitch is following me, although I can't see him. He drives kind of slow. Maybe I just drive too fast. Probably a little of both. Him and I are going to go into this public area and see how it goes today. Our plan is to at least start here, and depending what we see for deer and also hear. So much of Sika hunting is what you hear, like not just the calling, but splashing around and, just hearing them kind of in the frag, and just know they're around anyway. So as long as we're on deer and we're not being pushed too hard by other hunters, too much pressure in the area, we'll probably stay put. Now we may shift trees a little bit as the day goes on. The wind's supposed to be out of the west-northwest, which sets up really well for both the spots we're going to in the morning for Mitch and I. Maybe a little sketchy for the evening hunt, so we may, like I said, shift around for the evening. I would love for Mitch and I to both kill stag today. This is, I believe, our 5th or 6th hunt down here this year, something like that, I believe. So, we're putting in the time. We're going deep in this marsh, so we're putting the effort for sure as well, and we're looking forward to it. Set up by probably about 5 or maybe a little after. I got maybe 15-20 minutes yet before shooting light. A lot of stags bugling, a lot of moaning going on. Sikas are pretty active this morning. Really hope it's a good morning. We were in here about a week or maybe a little over a week ago, and it was a lot more, it was a little more dry then. More water in here today, so hopefully we hear them splashing around, give us a little forewarning, see them coming. We did hear a couple other boats go by, and I can hear, there's some private ground, maybe, 500, 600 yards from here, and I heard a four-wheeler over there, so there's definitely other guys around today, but I don't think anybody's super close to us, which is fine. I'm excited. It's October 14th, and it's prime time for this, so here we go. Meh. I got one. Yes. I don't know if I got that on film. I hope I did. Like, I had the camera above me and I pointed that direction. I know I got him coming in, but he came out of the frag in the marsh at like, I don't know, maybe 55, 60 yards, and he kind of went out of this big puddle out there, got to 42, and then jumped the puddle, and then I got him stopped at 45, and dude, his shot, like, I let it fly at 45, and I hammered him. I got him. He's done. I'm gonna go out here and get him. I'm so pumped. I got a stag. Yes. And I got to call this person right here. My wife. I just shot a stag. He's down. It was so awesome. He like came into 45 yards and I hammered him. I smoked him. So I'm gonna go out here and get him real quick. I'm so excited. Love you too. See you. Thanks. Bye. This is literally my setup. But it's not about what it looks like. It's about how it works out. There it is. I mean, it's all wet, but you can see some blood on it. He's not far from me. I see him. I see him. Right there he is. Look at this. Yes! Check it out. It's great. Oh, it's a 6 point. It's a little 6 point. No freaking way. That is awesome! Look at that exit hole. Right through the shoulder with a fixed blade slick trick. Look, there's the entry. In and out. No way. Look at this thing. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. That's pretty good. I mean, I know. All the big sea guys, nice little young one. I don't know, man. For me, that's awesome. I'm so excited. That's my best stag. I'm not complaining at all. Little 6, little 4s up top, and then probably 2.5, 3-inch eye guards. I'm really pleased with that shot. That's 45 yards, man. I did it. Yes, this is awesome. I love this Sika hunting. I just wanted to top my last one, you know. This camera's all wet. But it still works. The goal of mine was to just get a 6 point someday. And I know they make bigger ones, but I am pumped with this one. I'm so excited right now. Some of these local guys get a little fired up about us guys from Pennsylvania coming down here. I do honestly appreciate the opportunity. I mean, I try to respect anywhere I hunt, you know, the woods and the other hunters. And I try to make quick, clean kills. And I mean, no offense, but there's guys probably right here in this county that don't even try for that. So what's wrong with having somebody that come to town that actually wants to do the right thing? Okay, I was just talking to Mitch on the phone, and he just shut up because I think something's coming into him. So let's see if he shoots. He's over here.
Jason about what we were going to do this evening, because he just showed me a stag and where we were going to shift maybe, because he was out here stomping around the marsh not far from me. And I heard a stick break, and I looked over, and this snake had stepped out. I mean, he was only a spike, but I couldn't give up the chance to double with Jason today. So I'm gonna go over here, check him out, and meet Jason, and yeah. Whoa, that's what we like to see. There's the stand. Now the fun part, get him out of the marsh. All packed up, ready to go meet Jason. Celebrate these this double up we had here this morning.
All right, I just got done dragging my stag to Mitch where he has his stag, and check this out. The crazy part is that dry spot right there is one of the beds we filmed during our scouting video. So, you know, I got some chuckles from some buddies about coming down here in August to scout, but what do you think, Mitch? Was it worth it?
It was worth it.
Yeah, I hear that.
I was actually in the stand this morning. I heard him shoot. It was pretty good sound there he had.
Yeah, that hollow lung pop noise.
Kind of how you had it with Lane there when you heard his shot there last week or whatever it was.
It's kind of cool. You know, because we're used to being like in the big woods or like in the, in the mountains, and you can be pretty close together, but you really can't see or hear each other. Yeah. And down here it's so flat, you can usually look around and see each other, but you know you're not cutting each other off because there's so much, so much ground. But that's all we did here. Mitch and I hunted Pennsylvania last night for whitetail, and we decided we're going to come down here. We're on some deer, but not much. So we decided to come down here today and try again for some Sika, and got down here good and early. We were actually able to meet up with a pretty good guy. We met through Facebook and talked to him a little bit at the ramp. And then we came in here. We sat probably an hour and a half in the dark. At least an hour in the dark.
At least an hour.
It was a slow start. I mean, they were bugling around here, splashing, but what was it, probably 9?
What's going on, yeah.
9 o'clock, maybe 9:30. I caught this guy popping his head up over the needle grass, I guess it was. He ended up coming in, gave me a 45-yard shot, and I mean, you can't, I mean, it's pretty much spot on where you need to be to kill him. It's right in there. And then, like Mitch said, go ahead, how'd yours work?
I was on the phone with him. We were talking about what to do this evening, where to go, what we could possibly do, since he was, kind of stomping around a little bit in the marsh, looking for his stag.
I actually fell in the water pretty good. You saw me.
That was entertaining. I wish I would have videoed it though.
It's not quite the bath I was hoping for.
But yeah, I was actually on the phone with him. I heard a stick break, and I looked over, and I saw this guy step out. And it was I didn't even bother hanging up the phone. I just shoved it in my pocket, and I guess he kind of figured out what was going on.
Mitch said he got his shot, his impact on camera. This guy stepped just out of frame when I released. So unfortunately, you got to see him coming in, you got to see him running off, and you heard the shot. But sometimes that's how it works when you're self-filming. But it's a great day in the marsh. We're going to get these guys out of here. Like we said, good friends in the woods, man. That's what it's all about. We freaking did it today.
It's awesome. Heck
yeah. Well, hopefully you guys like this video. And there actually is an inline muzzleloader season that starts next week. And we'll probably stop by here somewhere down here and try this again.